I think I'm ready now. Cool cats and kittens. You're listening to the Camp on Fire show, episode 6. Wow, we've made it so far.
We have.
I'm Reverend Ness. To the left of me is J.R. Rob Shaffard.
Hello.
And via satellite, as always, is Reverend Fidchuli. What's up, y'all?
Yo, I'm doing all right. You know, I survived another couple of weeks. I'm really more interested in what Fidchuli's been up to. What have you been up to, Mr. Chuli? Dr. Chuli? Reverend Chuli?
Well, first of all, good morning.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
It's a pleasure to be with you here. Thank you for having me.
Is it the breakfast hour?
I've got to say, this is the second best chamomile tea I have ever had the pleasure of gracing my tongue with. Who made this? Was it you, Ness? Was it you?
Yeah, I did it.
It was you. I made it.
I used the leaves, and I used the ball. I used the manatee. It's a little manatee that you put your tea inside and you put it in hot water instead of a bag. It really pushes that flavor right to your gums.
Oh, how fun!
I love the fact that we have representation from the special ed community on this show. It's really nice.
Yeah, this is the
inclusive
Special Olympics of shows right here. This is the Camp on Fire show.
You're
listening either on Slack Radio or you're listening on YouTube because you're slacking and you'd listening to the podcast version. I don't know. Anyway, is the podcast version because it'll probably take forever to edit this and put it out there.
Yeah, because we're slow.
Yep. So welcome to the race.
It's like Chariots of Fire.
How is it like Chariots of Fire?
Because you're gonna play the music, and I'm gonna be like, we're running, we're on the beach, we're running.
Is it a Subgenius beach party? No one told me.
Oh, sorry.
So you're only going to take it to the first song break, then you're going to ditch out, and I'm going to have to do the remaining 40 minutes solo?
Yeah, all by yourself.
I'll just sit here and listen. I'll still be here, but I won't do anything. I'll just be in the middle.
I'll be taking a nap out in the front yard.
All right, well, if you want that special bonus footage of Rob sunbathing himself naked in the backyard, make sure to go to, what's the Patreon? What is it?
Do we have a Patreon?
This Patreon does not exist.com.
Oh, yeah. No, you're supposed to withdraw all your cash from an ATM and put it in a pile, take a photo of it, set it on fire, take a photo of the ashes, send that into us.
Yep,
yes.
Right into our Gmail, and we will monetarily...
Rubix Pube at gmail.com. Send us all your burnt money pictures.
Yeah, send us your feedback, too. Tell us we're bad, please.
Yeah, please. I really need to just, be told how bad I am at this.
Shrink my head. Come on, it's getting big on one side.
Yeah. I want to get to the point where, we start the show, and I just cry. Because I'm so bad at this that I just cry like a baby. Like an infant, ugly crying when somebody's face is so deformed from crying that you can barely look at them. It's like, oh, that's uncomfortable. That's what I want to do at the beginning of each show.
Oh, you're not one of those people that can cry on demand like me?
No, I'm dead.
I have so much suppressed trauma that I can just tap into it at any moment and just produce tears.
Prove it. Come on, prove it right on the show.
If I'm crying, that shit's serious.
I don't want to prove it. You're putting me on the spot. I don't appreciate it. This is live radio. I can't wait till you guys leave after the first song break and I can do my own show. And I want to tell you guys to prove it. And you won't be able to prove it because you won't be there.
And for your consideration, Reverend Fidchuli, with his dramatic crying on Camp on Fire show.
You can almost hear the ugly.
Yeah, I felt that. I could see it with my ear holes.
So I guess if you're tuning into this show, you want to know what Rubik's Pube's been up to. And, it's not all crazy, but it's a little crazy. We did some cool stuff. We played some shows. We played at State College. We had a big face of J.R. Bob Dobbs. If you don't know who that is, just shut your mouth, turn off the show, go to subgenius.com and learn yourself some knowledge, boy, because you don't even know. You don't even know! So we burnt our second Bob. We burnt him out of show, and we got a third Bob, and he's sitting in the studio, and he's all crisp and clean, and he's staring us in the eyes as we do this show, and he's all rejuvenated, and he's ready to just show all over you. Oh, it feels so good to have a new Bob. Anyway, yeah, we burned Bob, and we got a bidet at the HQ.
We did.
So we're doing big things. We're doing big things over here. I don't know what you're doing, but our things are bigger.
Yeah.
I'm thing shaming you right now on the Camp on Fire show. You are getting thing shamed.
Yeah, we got a new bidet. We got a new Bob.
We're sitting pretty.
We're top of the world here. Bill Gates is jealous. It's like, damn, wish I was them. But yeah, bidets. I wonder what our listeners think of having water shot up your asshole on the toilet.
I got to the HQ and I saw it and I was like, no way. And I just wanted to test if it was real, which I don't know why it wouldn't be real, but I instead of squirting it on my ass traditionally, I got up, I peed, I pulled up my pants, I faced the toilet, and then I bent down and I turned it to see if it would shoot water out, and I just sprayed my whole crotch with the bidet instead of using it traditionally.
And then she comes downstairs and she's like, I didn't pee myself.
But it's a good cover-up if you did pee yourself.
Yeah, I was testing my bidet.
Yeah.
I did not piss myself.
So if you need that tip, that's
the
unwanted tip of the day.
So if you ever piss yourself, run over to Walmart, grab a bidet, install it, tell everybody you installed it and that you were testing it and that you shot yourself in the crotch with the bidet. All right, you got that? These 17 easy steps to covering up urinating on yourself.
You listening, Fid?
You got this, Fid? This is good stuff.
Hey, I don't need advice on how to cover up the fact that I pissed myself. I'm a pro. I'm a veteran of covering up the fact that I pissed myself. Okay?
It's true. We did have that conversation once.
I think this brings us to my favorite Camp on Fire segment. This is where the listeners get to bet on whether Ness or I was the last one to piss ourselves. Okay.
Ooh, do we have some game show music we can play here?
Yeah, I'll edit it in.
Yeah, throw that in there. Okay.
All
right. Welcome, listeners. This is the part of the show where you get to guess who has pissed themselves more recently. Is it Rev Ness or Rev Chuli? All right. Now, based upon the information we already have, who pisses himself more regularly? I would guess that person's name begins with an F. Because, that's pretty much all they talk about is how much they piss themselves.
Damn.
That and cum lung.
Well, that's
that's my bet. That's my bet. Curious what the listeners have to say. We need a phone line that people can call in.
That's right, listeners. If you think Ness was the most recent one out of me and her to piss herself, then text the word Ness to the number 0913333333333333333.
Hey, Dan.
But if you think Fid was the most recent one to piss himself, then text the word Fid to the number 3.
Hold on 1 second, buddy. All right, so we're doing the Camp on Fire show, Dan, and we would like you to weigh in on who you think has pissed themselves more recently, Ness or Fid.
Get him on the mic.
He is. I think.
He's thinking. So this is where I put the doink doink music in, like the thinking music. Oh, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, I don't know. Fid could have pissed himself yesterday, and I'd have no idea.
So it's basically just just a guess.
Well, put
You
it
don't
this
need
way:
to know
if
for
you had
sure.
money on it, if you had money on the line, if your balls were in the game, and you had to make,
Probably Fid.
Fid he can't hear you, Fid. He can only hear me.
This is great radio. Did he say Fid?
Did you say
Dan,
Fid?
yell your answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna go with Fid.
Okay, he's going with Fid. Does everybody have their answers locked in? What about you, Rob?
Yeah, no, I'm going with Fid as well.
Wow. Okay. All right, everybody, write your answers down.
All right, I've written them down.
All right. The listeners, the results are coming in. They're pouring in.
Okay, we got
It's
results.
overwhelmingly Fid. It's 67% Fid
67%
from the listeners. Yeah. Even though this
Okay.
is a pre-recorded show.
Yeah, well, they don't need to know that.
Wait, did I say that out loud? I meant to think that. Yeah. Oh, same. Yeah.
right.
67% Fid, and then
Is that it?
Vice Chairman Dan also says Fid.
Yeah, he does. You're right.
Okay, so how we play the game. Whoever gets voted to be most likely to have pissed themselves most recently, the other person reveals the last date they pissed themselves first. So Ness, when was the last time you pissed yourself? Go.
Well, I love to prove everybody wrong. I'm pissing myself right now as we do the show.
Oh!
Damn.
Wow!
The underdog comes out
Yep. Coming out stinky.
on top.
When was the last time you pissed yourself? Just for the
Damn.
record, Fid.
Not only an upset victory, but a live upset victory, because
That's
this is a
amazing.
live radio show that you're listening to right now.
All right. Thanks, Dan, for weighing in. We
Thank
really
you for
appreciate
tuning
your
in, Rock.
input.
Dan, you suck at this game. You
He
suck.
can't hear you, Fid. He can't hear you, Fid.
Suck.
He's going to find out later that you said he sucks. All right.
Oh,
Love you, Dan. All right. Talk to you later.
I only love people that are good at this game.
See you tomorrow.
This is actually the benchmark that I use as to whether or not I respect a person, is like, are they good at knowing which one of me or Ness pissed themselves most recently?
Mm.
And
That's
if you
a good
can't
system.
tell, then I don't want anything to do with you.
That's
So
a
for me,
great system.
it was like, I would want to say like roughly 10 days ago. And I was actually I was actually in bed with my girlfriend, and it was the first time that ever happened. So
Ooh.
I got away with it.
You got away with it, huh?
I got away with it. It was the middle of the night, woke up. I immediately recognized what happened. I said, okay, you know what to do, Fid. Let's go. Let's hit the protocols. Let's
He
open
took
that
his-
run book.
Grabbed his
You got-
bidet from under the bed, turned that shit on. Oops, it's just testing the bidet, the bed bidet.
Well, no, I didn't have a bidet, so I had to improvise. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So first things first, grabbed the towel, and applied pressure on the most closest to ground zero.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
where you
yeah.
want to like center the towel around ground zero, because there's a lot of collateral damage around the perimeter, but
Yeah,
you
no,
really
absolutely.
want to focus on ground zero. So I got that going, and then while that was going, I ran over and grabbed a beer. And then I just opened the beer. I took one hit of it, and then I went to spill the rest of the beer on the mattress. But then I said, "Wait, hold on, let me get another hit of that first." And then I just poured the beer right all over the piss.
That's right. And you
Right.
drink Budweiser, right?
Yeah,
It's pretty much piss already.
pissed.
It's
Yeah.
already
I
piss.
flike like that is the best cover up.
That is definitely- it's like- She
It
probably,
is.
like she could have put her nose right up against your crotch and be like, "That smells like Budweiser."
That's right.
No matter, you
So-
could have been eating asparagus.
And your piss was probably mostly Budweiser. So
yeah, that which also tracks.
Exactly.
Smart.
Exactly.
That was really smart. That was
you
really
are a
smart.
smart
Good job.
man.
Good job.
Now
Julie.
what you're saying, and in fact, it was the Budweiser's fault. I wouldn't have pissed the bed if it wasn't for, the 17 to 23 Budweisers that I had So yeah, it's basically, there's this theory that the reason that carnivores eat poop is because it masks their scent. Like if I'm hunting a rabbit, if I'm a dog that's hunting a rabbit, and every time I smell the rabbit poop, I eat it, then now I have the scent of the rabbit poop kind of on me, and that will allow me to get closer to my prey because I'm sort of masking myself, right?
Yeah.
So I applied that same concept of evolutionary biology to covering up the fact that I pissed my girlfriend's bed. So, and then also, here's a little tip for all you bed pissers out there. When I poured the beer on the bed, I did it with, I held the beer about 2 feet off the surface of the mattress. That way, between the carbonation and the spillage and everything, it makes itself a spillage profile that's very similar to the human piss bed profile.
Yeah.
I
That
feel
way
like,
it
the
evened itself out.
carbonation draws it out. The
Yeah,
carbonation would help.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
Totally
It's the perfect pour.
helps to get
You
the
don't wanna
stain out.
Put the head of the bottle right on the mattress and slowly dunk it. You want the carbonation to activate. And
So- Here's a question for you. So let's say you have seltzer water, unflavored seltzer water, and then you piss in it. Does it taste exactly like Budweiser or better?
well, I'm gonna have to edit this out of the show because it's illegal to reveal trade secrets of corporations on
That's
a public
true.
broadcast.
We're gonna get fucking sued.
Just edit
So,
in one
yeah.
long beep. Just put one long beep.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And we're back. Camp on fire. We got Rob. I think we lost connection there. I think our internet went down. Yeah, and then so she wakes up the next day, and I strategically left the empty bottle right in the center of it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, of course.
I knocked it over. I fell asleep with it in my hand. She wakes up the next day and she's like, "Oh, you fucking spilled the beer." And I was like, "Yup, that's what I did." And then she smells the other side, and she goes, "Oh, why does this smell like?" And then she stopped herself and goes, "Oh, you were probably got all sweaty in your sleep, didn't you?" And I went, "You are 2 for 2, girl. I spilled a beer and I got sweaty. Wow, you should work for the FBI because your instincts are just so sharp."
Does she listen to this show?
No way.
Thank goodness.
Between this and the last episode, I've just learned that she's the heaviest sleeper ever.
She's like Snow White. Sleeping Beauty? I don't know. One of the sleeping fucking Disney princesses.
I mean, look, I know how to treat a woman. Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Don't be jealous.
I'm
Just
a
because I'm
little
a real
jealous.
man.
I'm a little jealous. I'm a little jealous.
Are you feeling a little beta to
A
my
little bit,
alpha?
yeah. A little bit,
Yeah.
yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, a little bit.
You never gave a woman pneumonia with your cum?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's on the bucket list, so.
Yep.
All right.
Speaking of pissing the bed, we're gonna be going on tour with El Dingo, and we're gonna be stuck in an RV with them for about a week.
That thing is going to stink to high heaven.
Yeah, that thing is gonna be raunchy,
Yeah.
and we're probably gonna piss everywhere and all over each other.
Yeah, that's pretty much standard as soon as we walk in.
Yep.
Like, wow, this is a wonderful place, and just start pissing on everybody.
I think it's the most people I've had to live with in close quarters for a long amount of
Oh
time
yeah,
like that.
it's a short tour, but we're gonna hate each other by the end of it.
One of us is leaving with cum lung. So yeah, that's happening.
Probably me.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely just totally let loose on you and Dan while you're sleeping. And then I'm gonna pour a beer on you and try to cover it up.
And I'll fall for it because I'm gullible.
This is what you do. You piss the bed. We're just creatures of habit. We drink, we piss, we cum, we shit.
sometimes all at once.
Yep. And if you're lucky, we'll do one of those on the Camp on Fire show. So keep listening.
Yeah, you don't want to miss this.
We're going to cut to a song break, and we're going to play some Rubik's Pube music. But we got a whole bunch of other stuff to play, too. We got stuff by Big Gorgeous, our buddies, a friend of mine, Johnny Sodomy, and we got some stuff by Dr. Thomas Dowder coming up. But right now, you're going to hear a couple Pube songs. You're going to hear 10 Bees. You're going to hear RoboCop but a Mountain Lion and New York, New York. So I'm going to kick into that while I piss and cum everywhere on these guys. You're listening to the Camp on Fire show.
Camp on Fire.
At least 10 bees.
You're like business fid this week, though. You know, you hit me with the fucking moving forward and the numbers and the marking times, and you didn't come see us.
You know what it is? It's been super crazy at work.
Whatever.
What do you mean, whatever? What?
It doesn't work, Mo. This is not work.
No, I mean, I'm talking about my job.
I know. You don't fucking take that shit home with you, Fid.
I work from home.
Oh, man.
I have to take it home with me.
Fine. I'm just mad at you because you didn't come see us. So now when you do come see us, I'm just going to push you on the ground.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I'd like to see you try.
I will. You're not even going to know where you are. You're going to still be in the car.
I could take you.
You're going to be in the car, and then I'm just going to pop out of the back seat and open the door, push you right into the road.
Oh, well, yeah, and then what? And then we're
what?
cool? Like, then we're even Stevens?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, once you're in the middle of the highway, I'll be like, yeah, all right, he's fine. I'm not that mad, actually.
Are you going to walk over and be like, okay, we're good, and then hold your hand out like you're going to pick me up, and then when I reach for it, you're going to pull it back and pretend to, like, push your hair back?
Yeah. I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to give you a
spit
thumbs
on
up.
me.
Yep.
And then you're going to be like, okay, now we're cool. Seriously, like, now we're cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna fucking push you on the ground. So I'm gonna give you reverse cum lung. I'm gonna spill my lung into your dick, and you're gonna get lung dick.
So you're going to snort a bunch of cum and then go over to me and sneeze it back into the back of my throat.
Yep.
And then punch me in the stomach so I have to inhale it.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what you're going to do?
That's what I'm gonna do. You could hold me to it.
That's pretty
You know
normal.
what, bitch? If I had a nickel for every time somebody did that to me, I'd be able to buy like 7 Slurpees.
You know what, bitch?
What?
I don't know. It's just, bitch. You know what, bitch? I tell you.
I can't wait till we could all be in the same room and do this show. It's just gonna be the sounds of slapping and
Yeah, we're going to
stabbing
beat the
and-
shit out of each other.
yeah. It's gonna be an hour long.
Reach across the table and choke the living fuck out of you.
We're just gonna set up a bunch of aerial mics. It's gonna be the sounds of broken bones and cum lung.
Bubble,
Yeah.
bubble.
Need a bunch of mics that can pick up that treble of that slap, you know?
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, I think
Some
we're
effects
already
on that
back.
shit?
'Cause
Yeah, I
Are we?
think
There's no
we
way
are.
that
I
I
think we're back.
can't include that. in-
Yeah, no, obviously all of that's relevant.
Wait, what did we just hear?
Oh, we heard some Rubik's Pube songs. We heard 10 Bees, Robocop, Mountain Lion, and fucking New York, New York. Hey,
There it is.
fucking New York over here.
All off of the album Songs for Time Travel, which you can access all of our stuff on YouTube and Bandcamp and Spotify.
Apple Music, and Napster, and
That was
Deezer, and Amazon.
Diesel. Yeah, so go check us out because we have more music than that. But we're on a time
I
crunch.
need you to stream all of our music all the time, 24/7. I need to go buy a candy bar.
Yeah, put on Spotify, just turn the volume down, and you could just let our album run.
Just let it
and
run.
and then you could just give us money without actually having to give us
and
money.
then eventually, after a week, I'll be able to buy a beer.
Your
I gotta
stomach
tell
just
you this.
growled.
About-
it was like
Everybody, a lot of the people that are big fans of Rubik's Pube already know this, but for those that are somewhat uninitiated, Rubik's Pube, like you were just talking about, put the album on and hit play and just listen to the whole thing. You were making a joke about generating Spotify revenue or whatever. But the thing is, in this day and age where a lot of things are just, in the mainstream pop world are just kind of being released as singles. Like nobody listens to albums anymore. Most people don't put on a CD or an entire album and just have the experience of listening to the whole album. Everything is just a la carte kind of songs.
Oh, Fit.
And
did you get the CD?
the last CD I got from you was when I was at X Day in 2021.
No, I just sent it to you. I sent it to you yesterday. Did you get the CD?
I feel like I have to say yes for the sake of the show. Is that the correct answer?
Yes, your CD's nuts.
He was on a roll. You just did him so dirty.
I did.
That was fucking radio spanking right there.
Well, come on. I was leading up to something. I was going to compliment you, but you know what? Never mind. Okay.
All right, fine. Fine, go back to complimenting us.
It's twofold. This is why Rubik's Pube is the greatest band currently in existence, because not only are they the greatest subgenius band that exists by far, by a galaxy's distance, but they also bring back that experience of being able to listen to an entire album as a whole thing. I mean, think about like classic rock, like Tommy from The Who or something like that, where it was the whole album that was the experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rob
Tell us more about how amazing we are.
I was planning on doing that.
Thank you.
You just
Appreciate
stepped on me. Like right now, I would have been telling you how great you are, but now I have to address the fact that you told me to tell you how great you are, and I don't like to be told what to do. So I'm going to let that cool off, and then I'll resume my compliments later on in the show. Yeah. How about that?
That sounds fair.
Well, I feel like that's another reason as to why we're great, because the second you feel like you want to admire us and give us a bunch of praise, we shit on you, and we're just such an asshole that we don't let you simp to us like that. We don't let you turn into a simp. We let you hold your ground and be like, you know what? Maybe they aren't that good. Maybe they are assholes. Maybe I shouldn't praise them, and maybe I should go back to doing whatever I was doing. You know. That's why we're great, because we give you a sense of self-worth as well. We don't let you just get on your hands and knees and praise us. And
we're trying to keep you on task.
Yeah, we just let it keep rolling. You
need to get back to fucking that cantaloupe, all right?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I mean, being a fan of Rubik's Pube is not just a one-step procedure. It's not just like, oh, I love this band, I am now a fan of them. No. There are several degrees that you must pass through to get to the top of the pyramid of Rubik's Pube fandom. And thusly are the degrees. First of all, you hear the music, you like it. Okay, that's stage 1. Okay, you like the music. Then stage 2 is you go and see them live. And literally at stage 2, it's a bar in Bethlehem, PA. They're going to be there yesterday.
Yep.
And then you go and see them live, and you go to meet them, and you go, hey guys, I just got to tell you, I looked you up online at what's the website? Where can they find where your shows are?
You could go on Facebook or Instagram. We have a link tree which like puts you to all of it.
I bought a URL. It's like a .org or whatever, and I was like, I'm going to pay for this. I'm going to build a website. I have not done that. I have slacked the fuck off. And I'm supposed to slack off.
Both of you. You can just give give a place to go.
Go to Instagram.
Let's tell you where not to go.
At Rubik's Pube PA on Instagram. Rubik's Pube PA on Instagram. Rubik's with an X, Pube like the hair, PA because we're from there.
Yeah, and then you go, wow, this band's really great. You look them up there. You find out they're playing somewhere close to you. You go and see them, and then you enjoy the show. You enjoy the hell out of it. And then you say, you get to meet them after the show. Hey, man, you're Rob, right? I heard you on Camp on Fire. You must be Rob. I recognize your voice. And Rob's like, yeah, what? What do you want? and the guy goes, the bright-eyed young,
The
green,
pubescent.
virgin fan goes, I just wanted to tell you how much your music means to me. I've never heard anything like it, and I can't get enough of it. And Rob goes, well, then you have shitty taste in music. And then he just walks away, and he flicks his cigarette down on the guy's shoes and just walks away. That's stage 2 of being a Rubik's Pube fan.
Go listen to some Steely Dan, bitch.
Then you go home, after Rob did that to you, you go home and you walk into your room and you see all those Rubik's Cube posters all over the wall.
Yeah.
The ones that you used to look at with admiration.
Yeah.
And with dreams in your head of one day meeting these great musicians. And you walk in the room and you don't know whether to collapse on your bed and cry or tear the posters off the wall. You're in a dilemma. There's cognitive dissonance happening because you still love the music, but the members of the band are such dicks. And then that's stage 3 of being a Rubik's Cube fan. You have
How
to.
many stages are there, Fid? How many stages do you have? Are you writing it as you go? All right. Go ahead. Continue.
There's 5 stages. That's stage 3.
All right. All new to it.
Yeah, that's stage 3. And then stage 4 is you go, you know what? These are the musicians in this band. They're people, and they're subject to the same the same trials and tribulations of the human condition as we all are. So maybe Rob was just having a bad night. You know what? I'm going to go out and see him again. I'm going to see him one more time because it's just so damn good. I can't stop. It's like the battered woman, that wife whose husband just beats the shit out of her every night. And then she goes, you know what? Maybe he'll change. Stage 4, battered fan syndrome. Okay? You go back to that second show. And then you walk up to Rob and you go, hey, man, after the show. Hey, man, great show. And Rob's like, yeah, I know. And then you go, listen, I don't know if you remember me, but, and Rob goes, I don't. And then you go, well, I wouldn't expect you to, because you're such a god, and I'm just such a peon compared to you. But the last time that I met you after a show, you flicked your cigarette down on my shoes, and you were kind of rude to me. And the thing is, I really respect you, and I just kind of figured you're having a bad night, and I'd love to just shake your hand and just tell you how much I respect you. And then,
I can't wait. Please tell us.
What? Why should I tell you? It's you, Rob.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's right.
Turn to page 97 if you want to stick your fingers up your ass and run away. Turn to page 64 if you stand your ground and wait for Rob to respond. I'm turning to page 64. What am I reading, Rob?
You know what? I start crying like a fucking bitch. Ugly crying. Just. I'm so sorry.
And that is stage 5. You have won. You have conquered the pubes.
Yeah, you're not a true fan of Rubik's Pube until you make Rob cry in public.
Which is not that hard, actually. I don't cry often, but it's because nobody gets to stage 5.
Everyone gets stuck at 3.
If you get to stage 5, you make Rob cry every time.
I skipped right to stage 5. The first time I met Rob, I just held a boombox over my head playing Don't You Forget About Me from the Breakfast Club.
Yeah?
Yeah. So I
There's
just
sweet
skipped.
spots. Yeah, there's hacks for it. You just got to play the field. You just got to have good slaps.
First time I met you, you fucking grilled me, man. You cornered me in fucking Land O'Lakes, Florida. And you were like, what's your reverend name? I'm like, don't have one. And you're like, well, how did you get here? Who are you? And you
He's climbing the tower.
and you were sharpening a fucking knife. You're just getting ready. And I was like, I'm in Rubik's Pube. And you're like, oh, okay, you're all right. And you said hi. And that was my past. If I wasn't in Rubik's Pube, I'd probably be fucking dead. You probably would have eaten me.
Oh, I'm very territorial. I apologize.
Yeah, I noticed. But all I had to do was I'm like, I'm in Rubik's Pube. And you were like, oh.
Yeah, I feel like Fid, you kind of like jumped to 5, and then you just did the whole like pyramid for fun, but you were automatically just made him cry, and then you were like, you know what? I'm gonna play the game, even though I already won. I'm gonna go back and play it again.
Yeah, I cried inside that day.
Well, in the 5,
I had no tears left because it was like 175 degrees in Florida that day. So I'd sweat everything out. But if I had tears, I would have cried from my face. Instead, all of my tears sweat out in my ball sack.
Well, some people say, I'm such a big fan of Rubik's Pube. A 5-level fan pyramid scheme is not enough for me. Once I get to level 5, I want to go to level 6, but there's no level 6. I'm already at the top of the pyramid, and that's when I say, do what I did. Slide down that pyramid and climb your way back up again.
It's better every time you do it. It's timeless, I assure you.
Yeah,
These are the secrets.
Don't just be a fan of Rubik's Pube. Have a dysfunctional, codependent relationship with Rubik's Pube.
That's the way to go. And then you become a pube.
Mm-hmm.
A stray pube.
You go from a pubescent to a solver that way.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
Well,
And then eventually, if you solve the Rubik's Pube, then you get to have our baby.
well, I've already mailed you a lot of jizz. I don't know if
That's
it
true.
the envelopes, it soaks into the paper. I don't know if that,
I've been feeding that to the cows. Is that okay?
I'll occasionally get like half of an envelope that's just like sizzled away.
We drink milk. They drink milk of man.
Oh, I'm vaping
You're like,
so hard.
more fitchuli cum.
That's right. They
It's gonna
put that in the commercial.
Yeah.
Fit's gonna show up here, and all of the cows are gonna have like slight traits physically of him.
That's only the like 3 or 4 that I inseminated with fitchuli's cum.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, how come all these bulls have such tiny dicks?
And look like they're dying.
Ooh,
I got you.
damn, he dissed you. He said you look like you're dying.
Look like you're fucking dying, bro.
We're all dying.
Yeah, man.
And if you're listening to this show, that means you're dying faster with us, the Camp on Fire
Yay.
show.
We're trying to help.
We're just making it more fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Something to listen to on your slow road to death.
So,
Do we have more music?
getting back to the schedule. Well, I
we
gotta
have
talk about a couple things.
All right.
Speaking of dying, if you want to die really fast, if you want to die at like supersonic speed, you could come to our festival. We have a festival going on at the HQ. It's called Pube Fest. And you can see it on our Instagram, and you can see it on our Facebook. And we got 2 days. It's a Saturday and a Sunday, filled with our friends and bands and comedians and ranters and jams and poets and DJs and all the people that makes your freaking skin crawl.
Yeah.
And they're going to be all at our farm for 2 days. It's August 19th and 20th. It's Pube Fest. And we're having camping, and we're having vendors, and we're having a whole bunch of fun, and we're going to die really fast all together, and we're going to channel that cosmic pube plane, and we're all going to sit together on the farm, and we're going to we're just going to sit in silence and all look at each other at one point. It's going to be the middle of the night. We're going to all look at each other and be like, wow, so this is Pube Fest, huh? I didn't expect this when I signed up. When I pulled up this morning, it was a bright new day, but now it's the middle of the night, and I feel like I'm really one. I really feel like I'm level 5 with everyone here. I'm a level 5 solver. I gotta go back and start again. Is that what it's about? I just gotta keep climbing the Pube Tower until I die?
Yes. We're giving you something to do while you die.
So yeah, you could come to Pube Fest if you want to do that.
We're helping.
And we just shamelessly plug Music Fest. We're playing Music Fest. That's in Bethlehem, the town that Fid just graced by us at while he was here. He just walked right on past us.
Yeah.
The beautiful Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. They have Music Fest. It's like the country's biggest free music festival for 2 weeks. The whole town shuts down and they have music going on. And we're playing at the Funhouse at our breeding grounds August 13th with our friends Major Pie. If you listen to the last episode, we spun some of their music. They're great. We're going to be closing out that whole festival with them.
Yeah. They wouldn't let us play the actual festival, like, you know, the official Music festival. I'm assuming it has something to do with our name?
No, it's because our music is not palatable to everyone, and they just want to hear, you know, Grateful Dead or something.
Yeah, they want to hear sad boy music too.
Yeah, they want to hear emo, Dead, Grateful. You know, they want to hear all that stuff.
Yeah.
But you know what? We're not about that. We're about good music. We're about the meat. We're about the meat and the cheese. And that's what I'm going to spin for you right now. We're going to spin our friends, Big Gorgeous, from California, and we're going to play their new single coming out August 5th. This is a sneak preview, people, and it's called He Ate Right Through It, and we're going to spin that, and then we're going to play Chupacabra Friend by my good friend, Johnny Sodomy. So you're listening to the Camp on Fire show. You made it this far. You can make it through anything. Here we go. Camp on Fire.
Camp on Fire.
He ate right through it.
He ate right through it. He ate right through it. He ate right through it. He ate right through it. He ate right through it. He ate right through it. Cheesesteak, cheesecake, cheese fries, ass cheese. He ate right through it. He ate right through it. Ball hair, ass hair, underwear, angel hair. He ate right through it. He ate right through it. Pizza, tortellini, beef pie, skin linguine. He ate right through it. He ate right through it. He ate right through it. Day and night, you stuff your face. Such dedication to expend no waste. A few cuts of the knife and now you're thin. Only to relax and be crowned king. He ain't right good. 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 He ain't right good.
The chupacabra. The chupacabra that lives under the stairs. And I asked, do you know the chupacabra? He is my friend that lives under the stairs. Do you know my friend the chupacabra? He is friendly, please do not be scared. Do you know my friend the chupacabra? Do not be frightful of all his hair. And me and the chupacabra go back to high school. We hung out in gym class because neither of us wanted to run the mile. Me because I have bad asthma. For him because he has strong political stances against it. And what it means for the government's understanding of youth health and fitness. And he was really strong. He was strongly minded. Even back then, this chupacabra, he wouldn't say the Pledge of Allegiance before gym class in homeroom. And the chupacabra, man, fucking me and him were just like bros. It was cool because fucking we had last names next to each other, so we sat next to each other, and it was whatever. And me and the chupacabra, man, we smoked pot for the first time. He smoked pot with me. He smoked me up for the first time, man. We were the first people to smoke weed together, and it was nice, man. And so now my chupacabra friend, he lives under the stairs. lives under my stairs. And you got a lot of posters that have slogans about anti-government philosophies and how the government uses propaganda to control the minds of its citizens. And he's got propaganda about how the government's had UFO technology since 1950 something, and how fucking they keep it from us for the oil and the gas markets, and how they have UFOs that have been re-commandeered to fucking by subsets of the FBI government, and they use them to sell drugs. They use them to sell crack and coke. They sling coke on UFOs intercontinentally. That's what my chupacabra friend tells me. That's what he talks about when he comes out from under the stairs. When he comes out to eat cereal, like 4 in the afternoon. So you think that's an appropriate time to fucking have cereal to start his day? It's 4 in the afternoon. And he says that the idea that we should start any earlier than that is a construct provided by the government. But I don't argue with that, because the chupacabra friend has always been there for me. And like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna fucking, argue with the chupacabra friend that's always been there for you? He hangs out. Like fucking, some kids used to pick on me fucking after school, fucking at the park. And my chupacabra friend, he was like, yo, bruh. He went, that's a fucking chupacabra noise. And fucking, he put his fucking fists up, so he was squaring up like he was ready to fight. And that was that. And like fucking, we were bros, fucking, we were like, hey. And he was like, hey. And that was it. Fucking. And when he came on a hard times, fucking recently, when his fucking mom's house got foreclosed on, and the bank fucking repossessed, fucking her car, fucking, that was fucking the least I could do, is let him live with me, under my stairs. So find out tragic as it was to me when the chupacabra would leave during the daytime, unannounced, and not really telling me where he was going, with a shifty kind of look in his eyes and kind of an uncertainty. And I was like, chupacabra friend, what's the matter? What's going on? Where are you going? And he just looked at me and said, man, look, no, I'm just going to the store. And I was like, all right, that's fine. But like, all right, chupacabra. It's like, you should never call him chupacabra by his full name, but like, fucking, I just wanted him to know that I was worried about him. And he left. And so the day goes by and he comes back home and he's eating his cereal and it's no big deal, and then whatever, and we go to bed and he goes under the stairs. And then, I wake up in the next morning and, fucking a day or two passes and then it happens again. And so I'm like, alright, well, whatever, I don't confront him this time, I let it be and I let it pass, and then a couple of days pass and it happens again. He's just leaving during the daytime and not really telling me where he's going. And not that he has any responsibility, there's any rule that he has to inform me where his location is, but like, I'm worried about it. So, he's never held that information from me before. So I'm like, okay, chupacabra friend, that's fine. So imagine my worry and my concern when he doesn't complete about anything. So it's none of my business, but I saw on his Snapchat location where he was, and he enrolled me. Well, I started thinking the chupacabra, he had a new human friend, and that he was gonna live with me anymore. He was gonna live under my stairs. He was gonna go and he was gonna live somewhere else, under somebody else's stairs. So I follow him on a Snapchat location to his Bitmoji, and I find him, and I find where he's located, and me oh my is me, but it was a hospital. And my chupacabra friend, he's sick. He's very, very sick. My chupacabra friend has 3rd stage lymphoma. slipping in and out of a coma. He's going to leave me in this world all alone. Leave me in this world all alone. So imagine my concern and imagine my surprise when my poor Sasquatch friend, the Chupacabra, could not even open his eyes. In his hospital bed, just breathing just a little bit. And softly he said, "Do not worry, do not fret, my friend. It's been a long ride." I almost quoted fucking, what's the Paul Walker song? Rest in peace, Paul Walker, you're my Sasquatch friend. And it was late then. The evening came. And the heart rate stopped, and it was just a buzz through the room. Just a buzz. And the following morning, arrangements were held with a small group of friends that me and my Sasquatch friend happened to share. And I dug a hole in my backyard and I took all his things. I took them all out from under the stairs. It took a couple of hours for me to dig the hole in the backyard, but I got it done. It's a big hole. It's about 8 feet deep instead of 6, because he's a Chupacabra. And it's 1.5 times as tall and about twice as wide as the average grave hole. But I got it to have perfect right angles, very rectangular, and it feels very official, even though I can't afford a custom coffin for my Chupacabra. It took 5 of my friends and myself to drag the Chupacabra down the 4 blocks from the hospital to my house. We tried to get him on a wagon. And every wagon that we tried to put him on, it would break. But we finally dragged him all the way down to the street, all the way down to my house that we rent from our shitty fucking landlord. And then we finally got it into the backyard, and we finally threw it over the fence, and we finally took him to the hole that we have dug there previously, and we said a couple of words. We said, "God bless this beautiful creature, spawned from the depths of hell. For whence you have spawned, from whence you will return. Thank you for your service and watching over me. Please watch me in death as you have in life. And for you and for your kid, and for your legacy, I will watch you too. And you could spit on me, and I would spit on you. And the 5 of us heaved because we knew it was ahead. A mighty push to get him into the grave. But we did it. The 5 of us. We rolled him step by step, push by push, and arm by arm, and he went down with a thud. He went boom. We grabbed the shovels and we began the last task of burying my Sasquatch friend, and with him the memory of my Sasquatch friend, and all of my other non-Sasquatch friends, my non-Chupacabra pals. They told me to bury the legacy, to bury the thought of him. They told me to just forget, because if I ever went out to a party or to a bar and tried to have a conversation and tell a story about my friend who was a chupacabra, the people would look at me funny and they wouldn't believe me and they wouldn't like me for having a friend that's a chupacabra. And it's something I should just forget about. It became apparent to me that there was no way for me to respect the legacy of my dearly departed friend and also have a normal life with the people surrounding me now today. And so I did it. I buried the memory. And that's it. There's no more chupacabra. And he was my only friend and he's dead. And that's it. And that's fine. I mean, what? I mean, his mom had passed away a couple of years after the bank had taken her house, and his dad walked out on him as a kid. Maybe that's why I was worried that he was going to leave me. But he said he was sick, and now he's gone. And nobody's going to believe me, nobody's going to care. And so I just have to sit here with my memory of my chupacabra friend. And how we never got to really even explore what it could have been like, like what it could have meant to have a friend that was a fucking chupacabra, man. I don't even know, it's fucked up, Excuse me.
All right, we can come back and say, blah 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 blah. All right, well, thank you for listening to the blah 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 and blah blah blah. And here's more songs.
I have to pee again. I'm sorry. I was gonna use it as the fire in me, but I definitely just have to pee.
No worries, because guess who else has to pee?
Oh my god, are we gonna do it at the same time? My cord isn't long enough.
We can't bring the mic up there.
Fuck.
Man.
Unless you dial in from your phone into the conversation.
Making me carry the whole piss department of the show.
Can I
By
record it
myself.
on my phone? I'll record it on my phone and then send it to you.
Okay. Well, if you're really going to do that, then we could...
Well, I mean, couldn't you just dial into the call from Discord?
I'll do it. I'll really do it.
You can
Oh, yeah, I could go into the call.
just go into the call with your phone. Yeah.
I'll do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, but we have to do it at the same time. Do you have to piss, right the fuck now, or...
Kinda.
Yeah?
Yeah. Hold on.
Okay. Okay, look. All right. If you have to piss right now, then me and Rob can shut up, and then you can piss, and I'll record that, and then I'll snip it out, and I'll make it sound like pissing at the same time on the show.
All right, sounds good.
Okay.
Right. Live via satellite. Ness about to pee.
Wireless.
Wireless pissing happening on the radio first. Wireless pissing.
Am I
The
gonna
future is now. Wireless pissing.
I'm gonna go upstairs so I get better connection. Because if I go downstairs, it's gonna drop.
No, you're right.
I'm gonna go into the bidet bathroom.
All right, shut up, Rob.
All right. Did it work?
No.
I didn't hear shit.
Did you just piss?
Yeah, I put the phone in the toilet bowl.
I didn't hear shit.
Nope.
Fuck.
Wow, you are so bad at pissing on the radio. I had a lot of respect for you before, but...
It's my first time, whatever.
I
I just-
tried to...
Hey? Oh my god.
Don't
Never
worry.
mind, I just shot my phone with the bidet by accident. Fuck.
Don't worry. I'll pick up your slack like usual.
Damn, dude.
That was a waste of a piss.
I know. And then I shot the fucking phone with the bidet, and then it made me piss more, and you couldn't even hear it.
Yeah, see, that's what you call production right there.
Yeah, no, you're killing it.
We're learning so much. We're learning so much from this.
All right, cats and kittens.
We're tired.
That was He Ate Right Through It and Chupacabra Friend. You're still listening to the Camp on Fire show. This is episode 6. We've made it so far. It feels like episode 600 million billion with you beautiful followers. I want to thank all of you for enduring us. You've made it so far. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you for making it so far. We've done so good. And we're just happy to be here. We're just happy to talk, to project right into your eardrums and let you know what we're doing when we're not doing show. When we're not on fire on stage, we're underwater. We're over here at the Camp on Fire show. We're at the HQ. We're doing the most. We might not be the most, but we're doing some of it. Like I said, I'm thing shaming you because we're doing a lot of things. You got to cut us some slack, baby. We are doing a lot of things.
At least 3.
And this is one of them. And I just want to say thank you to my beautiful friends, Shemsha, Fun, and Finchuli. You guys are so beautiful with your bodily fluids and your comedy and lack thereof and everything in between. I just wanted to say thank you. And thank you. And thank you, especially you listening to this part of the show right now. Thank you so much. I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful.
Oh. Well, now.
This is the bathroom break part of the show.
Yeah. Don't be fooled. That's just Finchuli. I'm putting a Budweiser onto his bed. This is prime radio. This is
great radio. We're gonna take you out on some Dr. Thomas Doubter songs. This is Crowley Boom and Must Be Cheese. This is the Camp on Fire show. Thank you for listening.
Thanks for tuning in, folks. Talk to you next time.
20 years since he's been dead, and everyone lost their head on a pedestal or a stoop, only doing what thou wilt. The 6 days that came and went, you can say that it was heaven sent, where hell is where my time is spent. My wolf, but just a collie, I am Alistair Crowley. Unified, positive, taking everything that life can give. When back in turn, it comes to shift, a boomer's life is what we live. No matter how elegant the lad, the world will always drive you mad. History repeats, it's not a fad. Let's go reboot some movies. Sex, drugs, rock and roll, shove it all up in your hole. Gonna live fast and die real slow like a kindling of red hot coal. Guess this is men's real folly. I am Alistair Crowley. Yes, I am Alistair Crowley. 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 I am Alistair Crowley.
the tunes.